okayfm 101.7.
Koku Anyidoho CEO ma Atamils Institute na ye ne no etwe nkomo. Akoku mi moache.
Good morning, Kwame Tigeze.
Na bakode.
Oh, boy, the other Romana. Also,
Eso me boko pa na anano
Fisher.
afin commentary. Anano constitutional day.
Yes.
Na on my green hu yewra farijan be kasai, we be kasai, yewra attorney general and so share the thoughts on the constitution. Say ebe ya me mfayensa enka nipa bibiri akasa ho na among them ye Mampenada and then flag bearer of the NDC President Mahama say utie and then I was say ex-President Mahama recommits to reviewing constitution if elected. Let's say ye tro abano at the manual obahwe say constitution no say the nkrofo kan omo beye review na constitution ankasa de if you papa Atamils penso na esa ne ma ne hya ase a ebobo no a de ba ya bepem se edu ba bi se de to ho se ye den yenim de ekore de waken etisen
To come with us, American Achio, I'm official Pamima, a cheerful Nina official pa, coupon, and my afipa, officer say now. They don't take one, great. Kwame is a constitution as a name. You know, you didn't come up here. And Mr. Last year didn't come up. And because this year, at Amos Institute, a bear is a dream back home. They use the Right to Information Act. As a raffle for about it to make Quebisa. Way. And it's a nano Sunday, Monday, Constitution Week, you didn't come up. Until, like you said, a lot of people have spoken about it. Former president, so Patrick said, Obebi Oma, Obehe. Kwame, when you want to come and say, the Urifina Osankofa, ENG. And that's the point some of us have been making from day one. The Adiano, the Ananti Quine Biswa, and yet in the Quine Swa. And one is ya Gia Tum say, ya Nanti clean the Quine so. Say a refusua, Niako Chopa, or say refi. But a banisana, a binumoka, near Fan Sanko for no time. As a moon pewasem, interne. Have I been vindicated? Has the Thanos Institute been vindicated? Because the former president is now saying that given the opportunity, he will go back and start from where. Hello.
My mistake pa we Reverend Koku Anyidoho mame fatality.
Well, prophet, evangelist, apostle, beginning United. But the point I'm making is, Kwame, this is the point some of us have been making. The president knows starting a jumabi. One fan very year, and then a couple of friends on Begina. What happened to Sanya Manina? I may be a cultural green book. I call it a Juma president knows Nina. Yerekoshe Ubidimo as the president knows the one yefi. University of Health and Allied Sciences, the senior president knows Messia. University of Ghana Medical School, the senior president knows NSCA, I mean Medical Center, UGMC, the senior president knows Messia. University of Energy and Natural Resources, Wrong Half, the senior president knows Messia. And the president knows Obai, so if now the former president is walking into another election, and when kind who say, look, I can't run away from the Mills legacy. Koku Anyidoho, what kind of for the Reverend, me apostle, me prophet. After that, I'm never much example. I would just thank the Most High that if the former president, the president knows that he Jumabi, and I will buy it, and I want to also. Na Ghana for it, after the man who said that. Asema Koku Anyidoho aka ni nyina no. No kra na Koku Anyidoho aka o. Inti fine here penny men come bona baso the Koku Anyidoho be bo baso and they too. But President Moses Juma was 30 years no. After me bar met waswa. Praise the Lord. It's a name in Ghana. I'm not going to Koku Anyidoho said the Yawaka Yina no. After nebem.
Na me ba jo me bo. President Mahama penso no. Any President Moses penso no. Me say a white paper was issued. Now, no, after white paper, no, why the next we implemented? What happened?
The white paper was issued before the time President Mills died. The whole thing is it was the president and the starting process. No, Emma Ghana maybe was here for a quick was
Professor.
Sorry, you know, and what they call court said President Mills ain't to me. Now, come your mind, you womb.
What way?
I'm telling you, honestly.
What want to use?
Why only in Tigana? How? Why only in Tigana? You are not a resident in Ghana. I'm telling you, and then you would be on your brain, you know, Ghana, on Kaya Woo.
Debbie.
And I suspect Christ of Ghanaian citizenship.
See, I asked you something from so.
And thank you, Kwame. Thank you. That's the challenge we have. Look, 3 days ago, I was at a forum somewhere, and an American said, Ghana, you know, you have freedom, and not justice, no, you are talking. You have justice, and you grant your freedom. Yes, freedom of this, freedom of that, freedom of this, freedom of that. And I'm sure, even if we look at our constitution, those are some of the reforms that we should bring into the constitution. So we are Ghana now in Ghana. Master, don't come and waste our time here in Ghana. We are Ghana all right. And I suspect if you go and check Ukwaza, he's an American citizen. Of Ghanaian descent, all right. But he's an American citizen. But what America wants Ghana heavy. And then this Ukwaza, he's just using Ghana to popularize himself, as far as I am concerned.
Because you are saying one immigration laws, no? But I couldn't say. Say be ya mau green card na ukuta won't mean kwatena omanfoforo bi so not until say be wanya you know won't mean kwatena omanfoforo bi so
na US no wo ho no Koku Aza say US no wo so ye lawyer or trail law no we tweet the case be call Supreme Court to be on the state no wo muda and I said the Supreme Court of the US or the case be call pay
na law no cross practicing
good and you take Ghana hand says Koku Aza petitions it is hard here way on look Koku a petition. And now look Koku no I was against Sakra or Naza Kumasakra and then they said we will travel or Ebinomono. Those days on no say President Mills they need to me into or the case now Supreme Court. So now Ghana higher way said President need to me to set up a commission to review the constitution. So some of the things were just frivolous and vexatious. And looking at friend is Dr. Farijan, a kind of Monday constitutional forum no UPSC. Tell look, as a country, we should begin to punish politicians. Politicians are a baby battle. Where did Kugu? Ubetia to Ako Uncrophone of Waka Katem said, Master, Mina want to Minyama and Midin Kugu. Also the Nam court because you want to use another means to brainwash your supporters.
But being sure, no court. Now our ne facts and then whatever.
All right. The Supreme Court no book here. The Supreme Court decided that Azar had no case. Okay. So back to the issue of the chronology. So a sitting president, John Mahama, is a sitting president at the time. I don't know the case no court. By 2015, 2015, now one year president. In the annals of Ghana's political history, the year 2015, who was the president of the Republic of Ghana? Oh, Nonkasa Chiatu, in one of his public statements sometime last year, Ogugula Ubemu. So Nonkasa G2, even though Koku Aza de court, nearly pressure, and answer name pressure, and the Supreme Court book Koku Aza case Niguye. Koku Aza finished, the case was thrown away. You are the president. Now you come and tell Ghanaians, hey, hear me there. Hey, what started this conversation? Because The Mimena Kwenya no cra. Kwame Mumu Konya no media phone. The presidential debate to be beba. Say IEU, say CDDU, say why. We will have the opportunity. And I believe that now that he himself is speaking to some of these issues. So, Mr. President, can you tell the people of Ghana, now that you say when you come, you will go back to the Constitution, can you tell us what stopped you from just continuing from where President Mills left off? And Kwame,
oh, sir, any Ebrea Kono, Nipa Utimi Sanagini, and now
12 years. 12 years ago, if we had done this thing, would we not have been better off as far as our constitutional democracy is concerned? 12 years ago, Kwame Emrewono and Nipa, time and tide, wait for no
man. I see, about very baby, woo. Now, we implement it. Maybe time
and now, no way. Time and all, away. So, how did you follow it? How did you teleguide the process? President Mos was committed to it, so he was teleguiding the process. And I keep saying, interestingly enough, Kwame, interestingly enough, President Mos car baby, you know. President Mahama, who be president, you know, who appointed Raymond Atuguba as your presidential secretary. Raymond was the secretary to the Constitutional Review Commission. So we will ask you, Mr. President, you appointed the secretary to the CRC as your secretary at the presidency. So how come? You know, that is where even the thing becomes more, I don't know what word to use, but unbelievable. That Papana Oye, chief scribe for the Constitution Review Commission, Obian Shawusu, and now over appointing as Oye secretary to the president.
One day Constitutional Review Commission.
Secretary. Those days when I was the director of communication at the presidency, I was having a lot of interaction with him because I needed information to be able to write speeches for the president. And then he's the dean of the law faculty at the University of Ghana. Uncle Baby or Ghana. But he worked for you for 2 years. And then he resigned and decided to go back to academia. So some of the questions we will ask from a governance perspective. And yet, ISR Review Commission, I say, or can 1 year and 2 or resign here now. And yes, what time I have said consistently that my political legacy, it is tied to the legacy of President Mills. Let me add that. Now me BBD, me bushia. Na papa itu sa frame. Come, let's work. Okay, so we won't go. And then Koku Anyidoho for 12 years, Maka. Nika, and all time Mahama. Oh, we are permanent for NDC. Kwame, you make come, Yanko Pompe body. That's the first year. You are 50 quid. General Secretary of the NDC. 31st Revolution anniversary. He says that MPP is not the issue. Now, this is the sitting General Secretary of the NDC. Also, MPP is not the issue.
But what is the issue?
The issue is the decay, and I'm quoting him. The decay at the heart of the NDC. The decay. Yes, the clips are there. At least as Deputy General Secretary, I didn't go out openly to make any such statement.
Okay, decay. Akai, me Professor Martin Owusu.
School of Performing Arts.
Yes. Was it keep this with you until you decay?
Good. And when the revolution came, I'm not surprised if you use the word decay. Because at a point in time, after 10 years of the revolution, now your slogan back home, the decade that stopped the decay. Overkaya.
Yeah.
The decade that
stopped the decay.
Good. So if today the General Secretary, and the interesting thing is that now, Rollins Bar is an Tihobi. National Chairman, I said Tihobi. But I have said consistently that one of the biggest problems we are facing. So today, if is talking about decay at the heart of the NDC. You cannot take Asedun Ketia out of that decay. But say, but the point I'm seeking to make is that consistently Koku Anyidoho has been making a certain argument that let's look within. There are issues that must be dealt with within. We started a certain journey, Better Ghana agenda. And I Papa Jaya Kwanso Nokoye. Can't we go back to the Better Ghana agenda? Because of it, building, investing in people, creating a strong and resilient economy, expanding infrastructure. Now, the most important one is governing in an open, honest, and transparent manner. That's why he sought to take a review of the Constitution, because the Constitution does not create enough transparency and openness as far as the executive power is concerned. Say to me, Yadiama Omampeni, 1992 Constitution, is a craft now. It vests so much power in one individual. In that, for Abanima Uvina, Usafran Muna, Ukantamna, Masa, 2 million torso. Now, this was a president, a former vice president. Nobody vice president, and who that power. If Inoka said, no. If I become president, I will want to take away some of these things. Because Master Power now knew now they had it. No, he died. You took over. You didn't continue. So somebody will ask, is it because you're looking for power again? So now you are remembering President Mills? Because even as Sumudre Park, the main issue, Abeyan Abedani Dantin, as I say, Koku Anyidoho, John Mahama, I have no issues with him. The issue, and yesterday I was telling somebody that as Deputy General Secretary, me na me go a comfortable press conference. Said you are in a comfortable league. Masa, and I said, don't get here. One boy has to travel headquarters, and I'm calling a president press conference. But who see as the sitting president, who's official Bangalore, and now man Sam Yenoso. Wajimu white. Then Nana Kufuado, Edimonsun Kunim, Intimobe Jai Tuminamano. Kwame, I sought to protect your seat. You went and gave the seat away. How do you turn back years down the line and try to create the impression that Koku Anyidoho and then Pemasem, it's a mere president, I mean, and I said, I also say Koku Anyidoho, and I'm a Koku Anyidoho free party. How did I become the problem? When you people went and got the president to concede defeat, so he considered defeat. Onya Sumdre Park. I was Deputy General Secretary for 4 years. Did I ever come out to talk anything about Asumdre Park? No. And one is me sorry, I'm a copraho. What better now? Me a ceremony. Your power oko. Me kwana me copraho. A ceremony. Your power oko. It wasn't until after I left the party headquarters. And I said, fine. Now let me focus on the Autonomous Institute. That is when this Asumdre Park became an issue. And the opportunity came, and I begged President Akufo-Addo. And he did it. Boy! I'm almost say, yeah. Last year, and I said last 2 years, I said 2022, one day, I bought New Land Paper, and it's Samia Tamil. Someone back said, me, Makotu Funu. Me, Makotu Funu. The truth will come out very soon. So, Kwame, back to the substantive issue. Dr. Farijana Kanidie, Godfrey Dami, Kanidie, President Nankasa Kanidie, retired Supreme Court Judge, said, come one day. The former president, now given the opportunity, he will go back to the review of the Constitution. I say, I thank God for vindication. But okay, who say, people are not going to swallow that statement hook, line, and sinker. They will put him to the test, and ask him critical questions. I hope he has the answers to those critical questions.
Yeah, I go Madasia no paper, no Masanya Padiama. Na Mefrauna, a Ghana where before, Menu Medim Como, a form. Say, oh, we are bad pa until the actually.
Okay.
Aye. So, I'm the beard you crapping.
Oh, yes.
Aha, to the Mecca you ombe.
Okay.
I'm deep Bonnewa, Ghana where before. Until the Ibedi Uncomo.
Okay, thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you. Bye bye.
And blessed year.
Thank you.
Okay, boy.
Reverend Koku Anyidoho, a CEO, Emma at a Mills Institute. Na
OKFM 101.7.